friends, welcome to another video in which we are going to once again discuss about integer operations in algebra. In today's video, we are going to focus on multiplication and division of integers in algebra. Now you might be wondering why I have drawn some emojis on the whiteboard. Let's look into this interesting thing in an easier way. So to start with, I have added integers in the question. I just added integer examples. I haven't included algebra right now. First, let's focus on integer examples and then we can come to algebra examples. So to start with, I'm starting with multiplication. I have taken integers 3 and 2 and the first question is positive 3 multiplied by a positive 2. Two positive numbers multiplied. So for that, you can refer this first emoji just to remember the rule. A person with a positive eye, those are open eyes, he is very happy. The multiplication symbol is the nose. He has a happy smile indicating that he is very much positive. So please remember, positive number multiplied by another positive number is positive itself. You don't have to put any negative symbol over there. So 3 times 2 is 6. Now let's look at these two examples. I have a negative 3 multiplied by a positive 2 and a negative 2 multiplied by a positive 3. For this you can refer the second image. It kind of looks like he got punched in one of his eyes. That's why one of his eyes is closed and one is open. And this makes him sad, and sad means he is negative. So this rule can be applied for these two concepts. Negative 3 into positive 2. The answer will be 6, but make sure you put a negative. And same goes for the third one. Negative 2 into 3. The answer is 6, but make sure you put a negative. Here you don't have to worry about the bigger number or small number. If there is one negative in the question, please put the negative. Now the last question, negative 3 into negative 2. Both the eyes are closed. I guess he is sleeping and having a very nice dream, which makes him very happy, making it positive. So for the last question, you can refer this emoji where negative into negative is again a positive 6. This is the integer rules that we use for multiplication. And the interesting thing is, you don't have to learn anything different for division. For division also, you can use the same rules. Instead of multiplication, if you use a division symbol also, it's the same rule. Positive divided by positive will be a positive answer. Negative divided by a positive will be a negative answer. Negative divided by a positive will be a negative answer. And negative divided by negative will be a negative answer. Now the next part is just to include algebra in it. So let's look into an example with algebra. Now on the whiteboard, I have written some examples with algebra. The first question is 2x multiplied by 3y. Both the numbers, or let me use the word coefficients here. Coefficient is the number in front of the variable. You can refer to this word in the vocabulary of algebra. So 2x multiplied by 3y, you just multiply the coefficients of the numbers first. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. And now regarding the variables, we have two different variables x and y. So x into y, you can just write them as x, y. Or there is nothing wrong if you change the order of this. You can also write as 6, y, x. Nothing wrong in it. But usually in a standard form, it is better to write in this way. And next we have negative 5a multiplied by 3b. So negative 5 multiplied by 3, negative multiplied by positive. We have a negative 15 and a multiplied by b is just ab. Now the last one seems a little different. Let's look at the digits first. Negative 8, negative 2. Two negative numbers multiplied, you'll get a positive answer. So negative 8 multiplied by negative 2 is positive 16. Now look at the variables, they both are same. In this case, never write xx. It's not xx. What we have to do is, you already know that 2 multiplied by 2 can be written as 2 square with a power 2. This comes in the unit of exponents, which we'll be discussing later in detail. Same way, 3 multiplied by 3 can be written as 3 square. Same thing applies for a variable also. X multiplied by x is written as x square. And this is how you simplify algebraic expressions, especially when it is a multiplication. So I hope this video made it clear in how to simplify algebraic expressions when it is a multiplication. Let's look into one more example with division. You can see that now I have written some division examples. The first one is 10x by 2. So here you just need to divide the coefficient parts or the number parts. Positive 10 divided by positive 2, which is nothing but 5, and don't forget to put the x. Second one, there's a negative 18 on the top divided by positive 3. So if you remember our rule, if there is one negative, let it be in the numerator or in the denominator, but it doesn't matter. The answer will have a negative, and 18 by 3 is 6, and the variables remain the same, AB. And the last one, if you see, we have a negative 20 divided by a negative 5, negative by negative, two negative numbers. So the answer is definitely going to be positive. That is 20 by 5, 4, with the same variables P, Q, R. So these are some simple, very basic questions of division with algebra. But in the future videos, we can look into other examples of division with algebra, even with some powers and some exponents coming into action. So I hope in today's video it was pretty clear how to use integers and integer operations in algebraic simplification. Let's see in the next video with another interesting theme. So I hope you liked my video. Please share and subscribe. Thank you.